Check, check. There we go. Sometimes my mic does that. Sometimes it does that where in the audio interface it decides it doesn't want to register and just got to like toggle it on and off. The classic, hit the reset button to fix it. And we're there. We're there. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome to a new week, a new day. Can you believe we are likely not the user's fault? Definitely. Shut up, Conga Maniac. I can't even read and talk at the same time right now. I see you. Anyways, yeah, man, there's brain cells that don't work in my head. They're there somewhere. Today is Avowed Day. We are more than stop it. We are more than halfway through this month, which is wild because I was just looking at the calendar and I remember telling myself like, okay, we'll have some time to play this game and this game and this game before Monster Hunter Wilds drops. And then when Wilds drops, I want to kind of give that game a good bit of time, right? I've never sat down and like cooked with Monster Hunter. I've never really gone in deep. And it's a genre that's like, I don't know, I played a lot of similar games growing up, but I never played Monster Hunter. So I'm pumped to give that game my energy, if that makes sense. And anyways, in my brain, it's weeks away. But in reality, that game comes out in 9 days, which is nuts. Have I played the Silent Hill 2 remake? I streamed the entire game on this channel. In fact, the entire game start to finish. And I loved every minute of it. It was my first time playing a Silent Hill game ever. I've played a lot of Resident Evil games over the years. Actually, my first Resident Evil game I ever played was Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, which was a weird experience. I played it standing up on a 55-inch TV in front of it with a Wii remote and nunchuck. It was a weird gaming experience. But that was a billion years ago. And since then, I've played many Resident Evil games. Big fan of the series. But Silent Hill 2 made me a fan of that, and I hope they do more. Leon Rayquaza. It was a weird experience. Weird. You guys are just dad joking it real hard in the chat. Today, your RGB scheme is identical to mine. Oh, dude, I love to hear it. So I made this profile in Armory Crate, and it's really just like pink, cyan-ish, purple colors. That purple added into like the classic pink and blue gives it a little bit more depth. Like a lot of people just do the pink and the blue, but I think by giving it that purple, it gives it a little bit more depth. That makes it look a lot cooler. And yeah, that AIO, super cool. CPU frequency tracker, 5225 hertz. That is the ROG Rio 3 ARGB 360, I think is the full name. It's a mouthful, the name of some of those AIOs. And yeah, I mean, this is a full ROG build. Sans the case is the Leon Lee O11D XL, which if you look at this, it's actually kind of hard to see, but it is actually an ROG certified case. There's a little sticker down. I can't even really see it, but right down there, it says ROG certified. And then those are Leon Lee Infinity fans. Leon Lee, another Taiwanese legendary company. They make some pretty dope products. This is the best case I've ever built in. I've actually never built in an ROG case for no good reason. I've owned machines with ROG cases before, but I've actually never had the privilege to build one of our cases. But I saw this case and I just had to build it. I was just like, this case it's what I want. But I bought this before the Hyperion was out. Hyperion's pretty cool. ROG Hyperion case. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, so I've got the AAO on the top. So there's 9 Leon Lee fans. Those fans are pretty pricey as far as fans go, but I think it's worth it for the vibes, for the aesthetic. And man, obviously the showpiece here being the 5080. I'm currently rocking a 5080. I will likely swap with Whitson halfway through the year to a 5090. Whitson's getting a 5090 LC. He does not have it yet. And then I think probably halfway through the year we'll trade. And then I can see how far we can push this, because I did just upgrade to that 9800 X3D CPU, and yeah, I haven't really done a ton of gaming on it since I built this PC. Built this PC early last week. Last week was a pretty chaotic week. We did a Grand Theft Auto stream with Ned Luke, which was a lot of fun. It was actually my first time playing GTA 5, which I know is insane, and I loved every minute of it. And then we got to dabble with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which feels like a game that you could spend infinite amount of hours in. Feels like a game that you could just live there. But I don't have time for that right now. Game is very fun and very good. And there's actually, if you want to save some money, you can save I think 10% off the game. If you buy it on us.gamesplanet.com using the code ASUS, just ASUS, you can save 10% on it. And obviously we'll be giving away Games Planet vouchers today on stream. How to install Aura Creator now with the new Armory Crate. Did Armory Crate just get an update? Because it wasn't anything different than last week. I just went to Aura Creator and I just installed it separately with Armory Crate. So I don't, I just went to the Aura Creator, page and just added it to Armory Crate essentially. Should just be its own download link for that. This game should push your PC nicely. That's what I'm hearing. So I think earlier somebody was asking how to get over 40 FPS on the Ally. I have not tried the Ally on this game. This game came out 2 hours ago. Right, this game is fresh off the press, and I haven't had the chance to tinker with it on Ally. So I don't know what performance is going to look like there or what's going to be possible to get. Install gives me no selection, just installs AC, unfortunately. If I can try to grab you a link, let me just see if I can find. I feel like the way I got to the download link that I used was actually through Armory Crate. Let me just go to Armory Crate really quick. It's not going to necessarily give me the link, but when you go into Armory Crate and you start to create your Aura profile, there's a thing that says Aura Creator, and there should just be a download link there. That's how you go to Aura Sync and then Aura Effects, and then you click Aura Creator, and it should take you to a download. If for some reason it's not working, the best advice I can give you, and I don't know this to be a true fix, but the best thing I would do would be to just uninstall Armory Crate, then try that same page again and reinstall Armory Crate. But I've already got Aura Creator installed, so that's not gonna do anything for me, and I'm not gonna mess with that at this moment. I'm not gonna uninstall Armory Crate right here in stream. Will there be a 5090 Matrix Edition GPU too? We don't necessarily always do Matrix Editions, so there's no guarantee. It's always possible, but I genuinely do not know. When we do Matrix, it's typically because we're trying something special or doing something that's out of the ordinary. Typically. I can't remember if there was a 30 series Matrix. If there was a 30 series Matrix, I don't remember what it looked like even. But yeah. What's this game about? I genuinely have no idea. Let's find out.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. In a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands.
Same universe as Pillars of Eternity?
Island settled by fugitives,
cool,
wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
How long will you take in the character customization? It's pretty big. You know, I'm not one that usually spends a ton of time. However, looking at what I see before me, I am so incredibly intrigued. Like, you don't always see that as like a default option. That's not the norm. Or that. Look at him. That boy's got barnacles. Oh my god, is this like... He's got some Ron Burgundy energy. Like Ron Burgundy drow energy. Groot? Yep, that's Groot. All right, you hail from the Adiran Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Adir is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms and formed by their eventual alliance. Your emperor chose you to journey to the living lands and investigate the Dream Scourge. So we got basically humans, which are lame, and elves. We are going to be... Whoa, I don't know what the texture is doing when I rapidly... I don't like that. It takes a minute to like... come into... We're going to be sweet elf girl. Yep. Yep. No, we're going to go full... I've never seen the sun. Icy cold. All the way? No, not all the way. That's too ham. That's too ham. These are different faces. Choices. Godlike features? Well, I guess the gods are fungi. Is this the same world as The Last of Us? Is this when the spores have taken over and we're just another cog in the wheel? Because it certainly looks like some of those vibes. You're a real fungi. Sarge, stop. You all need to stop. Oh, that's a hairdo. I like it. I like it. I need these godlike features to go away. No. How do I turn them off? I don't want them. They look silly. Oh, wow. That hair is just not even... I'm so baffled. Oh, this is... Godlike hair features is a separate category. Oh. Yeah, like... I don't know. I'm good without it personally. I'm gonna be a normie, even though people are gonna react to me. Solid number. Ooh, I like the haircut. I'm looking good. I'm looking good. Yes. Hmm. I don't know, chat. Do I go with the facial hair or go without? Because I'm torn. I love it both ways. I mean, even that's glorious. Without? All right. We'll do a more serious character. Oh, goodness. Bro, this is nuts. This is a character creator. Can only see the one brow, but looks good to me. Yeah, color this genuinely is like premium. We did it. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Ooh, I like that look. She's gonna be a sweet warrior. Damn, that's an intense scar, yo. So I see a lot of these scars. And I'm kind of annoyed that I can't choose which side of the face to do that on, because I'd like that on the side of the face that I'm covering, right? As if that's part of her backstory, that she's got this big scar right over there, but she puts her hair over it. She's ashamed. She's like, doesn't want to show it off. I can't flip-flop it. Looks like that might let me do it. Can't even see it. Can't even like toggle armor. Can't toggle hair. I like it. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that's. Color 3. And then I've got makeup too. Or I see why this boss is intense one. There's so many options. Like, that's nuts. I want something more subtle. It's interesting. I like the subtle green. Okay. No gameplay today. I mean, with this character creator, that's possible for some people. Your background provides unique dialogue options. Don't care. Your background provides unique dialogue options. What? They all do background? I don't. Okay, I gotta read all this. Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. I kind of like the narrative of that. Like noble, that's a hard no. War hero, hard no for me. Nope. Augur, I don't know the meaning of the word. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from the back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. Okay. And then Arcane Scholar. After graduating with honors from Bragenhill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened your legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the emperor intervened. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Scout. And then we get to choose a little bit of a stat distribution. I don't have any points to spend, but I could take away. I'm going to keep this. I like that layout myself. Normal, yep. I like it. We're going as a she. Do I give myself? I'm actually curious. Do they have a randomizer? They don't have a randomizer? That makes me sad. I don't like Envoy. I'm thinking. J-Cat. Whitson. To do something that I mean, Jallison is accurate. Ryan knows that this is modeled after my wife, theoretically. Should I just, I'll just, there we go. We'll just, sure. Just name her Jake's wife. Well, Adi is her nickname, so we did that. Wrecked. What a noob.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders.
Oh no.
And the most dreadful abominations.
That's gonna be bad.
There beats a dark
Zambi.
pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Run away!
Its foul tendrils reach towards us.
This game is gorgeous.
Lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them.
I already made a Last of Us joke.
You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Those sails look sweet. They don't look sweet anymore. Ooh. The word Kith is used to describe the dominant civilized races of Aora, including humans, Amawa, elves, I assume, and those beavers. I mean, our boat is definitely still sailable. Looks good.
Over here.
As always, my I wish this said mouse keyboard instead of just keyboard, but I get it. I get it. I get it.
You're alive. Thank the gods
He's
I pulled you
fuzzy.
out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch. At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We... We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you. I
kind of like.
It was-
I've been hitting 1, 2, 3,
well,
and it's
it's
been
over now.
doing the right thing.
We're
Like,
lucky
so
we
that's
landed
kind of cool
here.
that I can just say 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fort
5.
Northreach, off the living lands. I've been here before. It's an Adiran outpost. But
My intellect's not high enough.
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship.
It was
cannon
cannons.
fire. And it could only have come from Fort Northreach. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen. Unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. Couldn't agree more. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies.
The tall
and if
fuzzy
our troops have been
yordle.
captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that axe. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived. For all the good it does.
I mean, if you've been watching this channel a lot, you'll know that I'm a really hard sell on single player RPGs. And for me, it's like a matter of getting me to care and want to get invested in the world. I don't know why, but I'm very much pulled in already. And I don't know why. I really don't know what the difference is. But so far, I mean, I haven't even really done anything, but I'm enjoying it. Makeshift grave. Fishies. Rest in pieces, brother. You have 2 weapon loadouts. You can swap with left alt. Okay.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Just kind of like slowly. I had chose hold crouch, but I decided I don't want that. I want toggle. Where do I change it? Sprint mode toggle and then crouch mode. I think I want to do the opposite. Yeah. That was on me. You always got to check under waterfalls. You do have the option to play this game in third person, I believe. Yeah. So if that's more your speed. It does give you the option, which is kind of cool. But I'm actually going to play in first. Huh? Did I go by it? Yeah. Doesn't have DLSS 4 yet. Or at least I didn't have the option for it.
Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now you've done it!
Oh, you? You can just hit you? Oh, nice. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I mean, so far, the combat feels good. And again, like, just to reiterate, like, I'm someone that couldn't. Okay, so I didn't manually change the settings in the NVIDIA app, which I'll have to do before the next stream. I honestly was like, oh, this is probably going to be a game I stream one time, but I'm not sure if that's going to be true. But Monster Hunter Wilds comes out next week. Can I, like, pick up a rock or anything? That would be cool. I didn't get hit, buddy. Tell me to watch out.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Avowed is on Game Pass. Day one Game Pass. As soon as I get a knife and I can stab people, it'll be my game of the year. I mean, like I've said, it's rare for me to like really get pulled into single player games. The last one that I really played a lot of was Elden Ring, where I put in over 100 hours. But first impressions mean a ton to me and most people, I feel. And my first impression of this game, and I came in pretty much blind. I mean, I watched a few trailers, but not any like crazy amount of content.
The place apart from the inside. Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Gross. Oh, well, I don't know why insects are crawling on that person, but that's not good. Sounds like they're seeing things. I am playing with mouse keyboard, and there is the option to play with controller, obviously. And with controller, there's aim assist. I disabled aim assist, and I went mouse keyboard. For now, I could see myself enjoying this game either way. Got storage key. One thing that I tend to struggle with single player games personally is just like inventories can be like clunky and not make sense to my brain, where I get intimidated and not want to deal with them. But I'm hoping that's not going to be the case with this game for me. So far, so good. I keep accidentally hitting E trying to pick up things. E is the radial menu, which is like a pause, which I'm sure is a nice beneficial thing gameplay wise, to be able to pause and drink your potion and so on in combat. Mad Soldier's Ramblings, another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the root grows from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
I got a key to something. Can't open this door. Look, see, that's just the cannons that shot us down, presumably. These people went mad and shot at us. They got controlled by, you know, the spores, I guess, right? This is where I got the key for. Got a common breastplate, which is fantastic. Equip that. Curious what stats look like. So this is considered medium armor versus light armor. In terms of stats, there's weight, so encumbrance is going to be a component here. I'm at 33 out of 132 for total encumbrance. The common breastplate weighs 18 versus the 4 pounds of the common Adaran armor, but obviously, you know, 2% damage reduction versus 18% damage reduction is good. I'm losing a little bit of max stamina and a lot of bit of max essence. I assume essence is magic, so maybe they have some kind of component where if you wear heavier armor, your magical capabilities are, you know, you have degradation, just kind of like a punishment. So that's one of their ways to incentivize you to wear lighter armor. I like that. I think that's cool and good and practical game design. Can't go through there. Go around. But all right, we got slightly heavier armor. And now we can jump down.
God, is this what they were like? Put its guard up.
Is there
Hit it
a...
with everything you've got.
That's cool. Okay. Oh, jeez, there. Coming from where we just were? Lizard people, lizard people. Oh, I'd actually... Where's my boy? He's over there. Okay.
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Zenny, that was really like our first proper combat, probably. So we're very early in, but so far I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Another potion. Okay, nothing to interact with there. That's the way they want us to go, so we're gonna go explore over here. Lizard people. Spring berries, very good.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
The health pot. Find a way to burn the brambles.
Over here! Help! I'm locked in. Oh, about time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Ah, because I've got like features.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Hey.
Touched your soul and everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Look, I chose not to choose those features so I can look like a badass barbarian. Oh, it's weird. Like the WASD doesn't work, but arrow keys do. I guess earlier I'd been using arrow keys and spacebar.
Because the soldiers put me here. And now, am I getting out or not?
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. One less Adherent ship, as far as I'm concerned. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself. He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Look, we don't have to like
I don't know
each
if I
other,
trust her, chat.
but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
A spoiled cucumber. Oh, now we are in business. Spoiled cucumber. Boiled cabbage. Essence potion. Again, I'm assuming that's like a mana pot. Well, now we're cooking.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? Nice work.
Cool. That's the key. We got a chest here. Money, potion, pelt, and a common robe. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach, detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity, moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant, refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2, prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3, prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach, admitted that she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, and expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogation to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. Alright, so nothing like new there, and that's not really any info. That's kind of like what we expected. She's a smuggler. She's got an attitude, and that's about it. We got some sparky boom boom over there. How do I? Oh, I can see. I can tunnel under, but deerskin gloves. Okay, that's what the sparkling was. The twinkling. So, let's see. I got deerskin gloves, which give plus crit chance. They don't seem to have weight. Okay, this is a decision that I'm kind of digging. Like, you're not going to be thinking about like every single piece of gear and the weight adding up. And I also kind of appreciate that there isn't a billion objects to loot. So I have a problem where I can't say no. If you say, hey, you can pick that rope up, hey, you can pick that hammer up, hey, you can pick that wrench up, that's immersive, but also I can't say no. And then my bags are going to get full and I'm going to be upset.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
You killed that blue person.
No sudden moves.
Oh, shut up. What are you going to do? I'm the one with an axe. The bow? Do I not have arrows?
Not bad.
Doesn't seem like I have arrows. I don't see an arrow count anywhere.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
What's up, Barney? Can't climb any of this, can I? Nope. Huh. I mean, oh, I guess we're going this way. This game is gorgeous. Getting really good performance. And look at that. Giveaway time. Alrighty, rules are on the screen. We're going to be giving away a $20 wallet voucher to gamesplanet.com. Onto my axe. Because I've got an axe. Send it. All caps, exclamation mark, and my axe. To enter the giveaway, 1 minute entry period. We're 1 hour into this game. Half that time was spent in character creation. So we're 30 minutes into the actual story. Feels good. Like I said, not a fan of a lot of these big single player RPGs. And it comes down to combination of combat, user interface, and the world not pulling me in. But the hook was there. They hooked me. They got me. And I don't know. I might end up playing a lot of this game. I might end up playing all of this game. We shall see. Let's draw our winner. It is AUSAC. So AUSAC. AUSAC. Alrighty, congrats, congrats, congrats. They're not game keys. They're $20 wallet vouchers. We do not have access to game keys for this game, but it's on Game Pass.
I can't fathom it.
Isn't that great?
They're bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherence, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Think, aim, and strike at what? Oh.
Shite! Fine. More coming. Stay down. Don't get us killed.
I mean, I guess I can just play Archer. You just have a pistol? Where'd you get that? Level 2! Oh. So you're basically choosing your path, I guess. Charge, fighter, active, charging forward, more of a melee. Tangle Foot is a... These all cost 20 to 25 essence. They all have 10-second cooldowns. This is our first ability. Tangle Foot is a ranger ability. Summon lingering, entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Really cool. And then minor missiles. Summon 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage on nearby enemies on impact. I mean, I'm intrigued by the magic. I do tend to prefer Ranger. Yeah, well, who am I kidding? I'm intrigued by the magic. I'm not interested in melee. We're gonna try Ranger. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be the right choice for my style. Grimoire
Fire spell in there.
elements.
To make quick work of the brambles.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Grimoire is like a weapon, right? So this is, if you're a mage, you'll equip a staff or a Grimoire or something in that effect. When you're holding it, left clicking is a punch. So you just have a book in your hand and you're just punching. But when you aim down sight or engage your book, you hold right click, you gain access to spells. And this has 4 different spells. Looks like, you know, some kind of a fire, maybe ice or slash, and then lightning, and then shield. Cool.
Madman's Fury in her book.
Okay, so I can play. All right. Ah. Let's try it.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
Beyond sight! We're set and roll!
Oh man, I like this.
We're set and roll!
So I'm gonna have less range, I think. I think I'm going mage. If really well executed. In my opinion, of any game I've played in this style,
Maybe nobody knows.
it is the best executed magical combat in first person based on just this first experience. And you know what? That first spell, what did I pass on? I passed on Magic Missile. My Entangle ability isn't going to be bad as a mage, right? And I don't know if there's any way to backtrack and re-choose the other one. Magic Missile would have been cool because it's going to be a little bit of like a long-range cast. Granted, I can play full hybrid, right? You got 2 weapon loadouts, right? So I can go full hybrid, you know, bow mage, right? Why not? Why not? Dude, I'm so hyped about this game now. Like, I came in like, yeah, we'll check it out, but
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
okay. That's a boy. That's a homie.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it. And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
Who disturbs us? They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! The venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Shackles. They would bind us. We only sustain ourselves. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
You're gonna regret this.
Woo!
We're set and roll!
Need more mana. Oh. Hell yeah. We just had a nice beverage. What is that?
Probably some.
Nice. Combat's cool. I like the reticle around him. Combat's fun. I like it. I like that it pauses when you want to use your potions and stuff. Otherwise, it might feel a little bit too hectic. I drank like an alcoholic beverage to regain 100 essence, and it seems to have some kind of negative side effect. I like made all the icons distorted on the bottom of my screen, which is interesting to say the least, because it's, you know, it's alcohol, right? So it's gonna muddle your mind a bit. Anyways, yesterday I received word that one of our scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt that you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress your importance of duty upon your charges. All right, Rip.
Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
All right. Well, since the curiosity is there, let us give it a taste. Let us give controller a taste. Because I'm curious to be honest with you. This is the way we came in. You know what? I is there MP5 or just potions? Probably just potions. Or maybe there's MP5 tied to food. I haven't seen for sure what there is yet, but I'm not regaining any mana right now. Let's just kind of give this game the biggest applause right now. Like, I'm gonna clap. Look at this. The UI changes based on your control scheme, right? Goes to controller mode. Goes to, so I really do enjoy the fact that my spells are gonna have this one through, you know, this hot bar on the bottom of the screen, and then here I lose that, right? So instead of a hot bar at the bottom of the screen, I assume my my action is bound. I mean, it's in this menu, right? But okay, it's on the D-pad, so I just got to remember what's what on the D-pad. Uh-oh.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wait. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her.
Hold on. Another program is like responding to my controller, which is bizarre.
When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. True, like getting to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Okay. Quite a few things at this point. I'm kind of feeling that the combo will go better melee and then spells. Myers, I'm like shocked at how much I like it. And I mean that in the sense that this is a genre that typically doesn't really pull me in. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to put some points into intellect since I'm enjoying the more magey stuff more than I expected. Oh. Okay, so this is Fort Northreach. Oh wow. The Living Lands. Let's read through some of these. So this is obviously just an essence potion. It returns essence, and same with health potion. A Kraken horn. Okay, so this gives regen. So this is basically just an item that I can consume that's going to give regeneration. I don't know for how long. It doesn't really tell me. Like this is just a random mushroom, a couple different mushrooms. I'm gonna eat one. It seemed like it's not a regen over time, it's a regeneration right then and there. That's a bit surprising based on the wording. I had kind of wrong menu. Unless 15 means 15 seconds? 30 seconds? No, that wasn't 30 seconds. He got zappy zap. Alright. I'm back to mouse and keyboard since I overall think I will prefer it, but when I get to combat I will try the controller out.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
I wanted to loot the area. What are the new Twitch Heart badges
Never
for?
thought I'd be glad to sail here with a
I'm
smuggler.
not familiar with them.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did. I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Share the love. Okay. From sharing clips. Neat.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway. I don't push her luck. Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Final warning, Kai. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Whoa.
Ugh, shit.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Sure.
I didn't survive my military days by being the slowest.
Is he
one
a
in the
shark man? He's
squad.
got a shark necklace and
Kai,
like
before you go, the Envoy is no stranger to the wilderness, but you and I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine. Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
I don't have any information on stock availability. Sorry. New companion Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Rawatation Empire. Restless but affable, his wanderings has led him to the Living Lands in search of peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemies with his tank. Hell yeah, but he also has fire and ice. Wait, Kai fires powerful shot from his blunderbuss. Okay, no, it's a gun. And he can burn brambles. All right. Gun, sword.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, Let's get you some fresh air.
Let's go, buddy. I love that there's no sprint limit on.
How hard is it to answer a question?
Nope, we're not hanging around the town. We got work to do. Purple crystal, purple crystal, purple crystal, sparkly. Gonna touch the shiny stuff. Set up a party camp? Oh, cool.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Then I dare say you're better equipped
We're
than
shooting
most
for
to wash
March
ashore here.
for all of our new
You must have
laptops.
some truly fascinating
Except for the
stories of
Z13, which
past
is
exploits.
sooner. End of this month.
Well, we'll have to have a drink at the Grinning Ballarrock. Perhaps I can get you to tell me more. In the meantime, tell me this instead. Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Stilgarrode paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while. Night, envoy.
The voice acting, the facial features, all of it is incredible. Top of class. So this is a workbench, and it's going to allow me to potentially upgrade my existing things, but I don't quite have the resources needed. Looks like some of the gathering is going to be for materials, and then upgrading, and then raw crafting. I don't actually have any materials
for bringing it with you, envoy.
But this is cool. There's an enchanting station. So this is all like you find like a waystone and you set a camp, and then you get access to these different stations apparently. Enchanting uniques. So you find unique weapons. So I don't have any uniques yet, so it's not going to let me do anything. This is a stash. I'm probably going to just end up selling the extra stuff that I have. And then How do I go to sleep?
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
It is nice.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Rest for the night and exit. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we got some rest.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls...
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermelon. Oh, look, Paradise and ladder. When needed, the person from
Oh, buddy.
On now! Left leg!
I screwed up my loadouts apparently.
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too. Another win, but who's counting? You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Oh, I was supposed to camp after getting some things.
I think there's something on the upper floor.
Yeah, I see it,
Might be
buddy.
able to reach it from outside.
From outside, you think, huh? We go around the other way. This doesn't look very promising. I should be able to paste the spell book on the shield. That would be epic. Grenades. I like it. We got some pelts. All right, buddy. Let's go. He's telling me to go to camp to upgrade, but I'll deal with that later. I'm not too worried about it.
To your left! Oh, no, you don't! Good one!
It looks like when you kill things, there's like little purple globes you can pick up, and they give you some of your essence back.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island.
Nice.
Even Pargrunen
I am Harry
walls
Potter,
can't
yes.
stand against this place.
How'd you know? Yep. Got a bunch of my essence back there. Poor beetle. Alright. So the way I need to go is actually this way, but maybe I can go around this way.
Pargrunen built these careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Game is fun, man. Like, I'm really digging the mage style.
Right behind you.
I don't know what that bear did to deserve that, but here we are. Another fast. There's so many fast travel
Wilds are
points.
getting deadlier by the day. But people
That guy
have to
died,
eat.
and we looted a carrot off his body. I can hit 2 and basically make him taunt. 40-second cooldown on that. Okay. Get him, Kai.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Needs a little upkeep. Small amounts. Crumbling gardener's log. I don't care about you, gardener.
What am I
Roasted.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Dirt speckled amulet. Seems good. What? I didn't see it. I guess I got a point to spend. Intellect. And then inventory. You think it would be there. Maybe it's like not a equipment item. Maybe it's something else. Okay, ability tree fighter, and then ability tree wizard, a ranger, and then wizard. They can use pistols, bows, and rifles, and then rapid one-handed melee attacks with daggers, swords, and polearms. Seems to be the proficiency. I didn't actually read this one. I assume it's like hammers and two-handed and sword and shield. And then rangers use wands, grimoires, and they have elemental effects ranging from frost, fire, lightning, and poison. And then there's essence management. Okay, so I didn't realize that. I think I'm actually like, I'm supposed to dance between the different spells, not just spam the same ability. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But magic missiles, which is a level 1 spell that we did not grab because we grabbed this. It looks like I can grab that, so I do have 1 point into Tanglefoot, which is a ranger spell, but it does seem like that would be useful as a mage either way. Armored Essence decreases the essence penalty for light and medium armor by 15. Okay, that's cool. So it allows you to wear kind of heavier armor if you want to do that, and magic missiles does seem decent. Some other options is Arcane Veil, which evokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds. That makes your spellcasting uninterruptible. Okay, I didn't realize that. And increases your damage reduction by 50%. That's really good. Parasitic Staff summons a staff of negative energy for 30 seconds that restores essence to the wielder with every strike. Give me that. I need a grimoire with that spell. That's pretty cool. Fan of Flames. I can reset the points. That's good to know.
Didn't used to be this overgrown.
Didn't I already apply my point? I did.
I can take care of that if you want.
Sure.
Aim where?
How do I tell you to do it? I mean, I can do it, but...
Give me a target. What's the target?
He said he can take care of it, and 2 seems to be my interact with him, but maybe there's a different...
Coming in hot.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear is. Going for you! Another glorious match.
Common apple, spoiled. Common dagger, spoiled apple, rather.
Here it comes. Next one's mine.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Yogi earned it. Must have been a camp to upgrade my equipment, but is this a camp spot? Looks like it might be.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Oh. Okay. That hurts. Oh, I have auto aim on because I was gonna try controller. I don't like that when I'm on mouse keyboard, but I like it with controller. You did nothing, you turd.
What happened to that bear?
Wait, was that the bear?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name.
Hey,
Would've
this
done
is a
us any
gun, yeah.
good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the
Skull,
gods.
you're the worst.
Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I expected flora and fauna, not a ravenous monster. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
There will be a keyword for the giveaway.
Indeed. And the source of the blight eludes us still. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well.
Very good game.
If you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
It's a day one Game Pass game too, so if you got Game Pass, play it. If you don't have Game Pass, buy it.
You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, the soul stuff, and maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers. festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Marvel Rivals director and his team got laid off? What? That is weird.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
I see Pandorian. That makes more sense. Godlike ability Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Dream Thralls and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
We'll do Marvels in a sec.
What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Alrighty, let us go ahead and set up for our giveaway. Please don't ask for free things in chat. We're not going to give them to you. And if you spam things in chat, we just block you and then you can't enter the giveaway. So spamming is never encouraged in any chat because no one wants that anywhere on the internet. Alrighty. $20 Games Planet voucher up for grabs. Exclamation mark Godlike to enter the giveaway. Free advice, I know, right? Wild. In this economy. This is again for a $20 wallet voucher to gamesplanet.com. Alrighty. Entries are closed. We're going to go ahead and draw one winner. It is Tough MN on Twitch. Tough MN on Twitch. Please provide your Discord ID to claim your $20 wallet voucher. Toughen them. Is the same? All right, sweet. You are all set. Prizes go out next Wednesday. So we'll send you a whisper next week on Discord. Make sure you've joined the Discord server to be able to receive that prize. If you're not in our server, we can't find you to send you the whisper. Cool. We'll play a little bit more.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long
That guy's name is
as
Ludwine.
she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with
That's a
our
name.
security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves.
Ludwine.
We have our
Yep.
interest in the living lands,
What I heard.
and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Sorry, I missed the question from Shadow Viper. What was their question?
Good. That might
That's
just
a
save
Leon
your
Lee
life.
O11DXL.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Okay, I'm trying controller out. I said I was gonna do that earlier, and then I just didn't. Should prefer to toggle sprint on controller, but I'm not
Whatever
gonna
the
change it yet. 'Cause I'm feeling lazy.
Can't she?
Been case hunting. This is the best case I've ever built in. Granted, I haven't built like 10,000 PCs like some people. I've built probably like 15 PCs.
You are.
But
full of surprises, Envoy.
I don't know the
I
building
heard
experience in this.
godlike
I like
have
how
strange
the
powers, but I've never
it's
known
kind of
them
like
to
a
wield
back
them
panel
power grow.
for the power supply.
Guess your emperor really
and all
did
your
send
cable
the right
management.
person for the job.
Really just was
Still,
easy to build in
You have
and
your work cut out for you, Paradise.
thoroughly enjoy it.
Enjoy
Has
the
room
farm
for
while you
2
can.
radiators right on the side and the top. I have the fan set up for 2. Currently only using 1, but I think I will be swapping over to the liquid cooled 5090 Astral eventually. So I probably will be running a double radiator build at that point. But yeah, there's like you can see like one thing that I like about this too, especially with the size of the modern day graphics cards. It doesn't even look that big in this case. It is a rather large case. I guess like a mouse for scale. I don't have a banana here, unfortunately, but there's plenty of room below that. And one thing that I do recommend with these PSUs or with these GPUs is having a riser, because they're really heavy and you will have sag with the weight on the modern graphics cards. 40 series, 50 series, doesn't matter. They're heavy. So I'm using a riser that connects to the back of the case here, but you do have to kind of consider your setup when it comes to using any kind of riser, because there's a multitude of kinds. A lot of people will have one that's just kind of like holding up, like, you know, like a kind of like a battery the size of my thumb kind of thing, that's just at the end, because a lot of cases have that power supply shroud underneath, and then you have the space in between there. So it's the kind of thing where that's, you know, when you're planning your build, you want to think about that and think about what kind of riser you want to use. That's definitely something I didn't acknowledge right away and had to kind of like remedy after the fact. But yeah. What about the ease of build? Do you like building about it? I mean, it's largely just how the way it's built. So the panels come off easily. So another thing that I do enjoy about this case is we have these glass panels on the front and the side and the back panel, and they're all held in by a top piece. So basically, to take the panels off, you just need to unscrew 2 nuts on the top piece. There's like a little, I mean, I could literally make this a little bit fancier. Hold on. We're going on a guided tour. Okay. So the case has this little switch right here, and you just kind of push down on it. It's kind of hard to see, but right here you push down on that, and then you just slide that whole top piece forward and you take it off, and then all the other panels just lift up. So in terms of like the way it's built, I really enjoy that. And then again, like there's that whole back chamber for storage, but you can vertical mount, horizontal mount your GPU. Lots of nice things they did with this build. Hell yeah, a mess of cables. Isn't it beautiful back there? Gosh, look at that. Look at that motherboard. Crosshair X870E Hero. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. And my cable management could be a little bit cleaner. I wrap the GPU cables kind of along the side there, and then I tuck in because I didn't want to have them colliding with the RGB strip. I wanted to be able to see the full strip. But that's just with the Astral card. ROG certified case. Yeah, man. Yeah, these fans. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyways. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. The RGB on the motherboard under the GPU. Oh, guess we can look at that angle again. So it's not the motherboard, that's the riser. Is that what you're talking about? Or because underneath there's the strip on the graphics card, and then there's the riser right there. So that's not part of the motherboard. That's actually helping support the graphics card's weight. The bracket, the riser, has 3 screws that go into the case on the back here, and then that helps support the weight to prevent graphics card sag. And then one thing that's actually nice about that riser, this is the ROG wing wall. It's pretty big, right? But you know, you just plug one cable into the motherboard, you just plug it into an RGB port, or I don't even know the name of that port. And that's actually blocking basically all those different connectors, right? You don't see anything that's down there. There's another PCI lane that I am using. The PCI lane, I have a capture card that's plugged in. I should get a newer one because it's a pretty old capture card. That's actually the capture card I use for my webcam, so that the webcam has it's not over USB. It's just, you know, direct into the PC. It's going to give me the lowest amount of latency on any capture card. USB has gotten really good, but I'm old fashioned in the sense that I want my main camera going in to PCI capture card. But yeah, it kind of hides all that and gives you this cool RGB logo, the ROG RGB logo right there. But yeah, that is the ROG wing wall, and that's the O11DXL Leon Lee O11DXL case with a Crosshair 8 Hero X870E motherboard and ROG Astral 5080. Currently, I've got 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I don't know. and that's the Rio 3 ARGB AIO. And there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that AIO. Like, right, I have it showing the frequency of my CPU right now, but there's lots of options. But man, I love hardware. I mean, that's why you're watching this channel, right? Because we do a lot of hardware talking. But this is by far the coolest PC I've ever built, ever owned. I'm in love with it. It really just kind of works, right? In terms of like aesthetics, build, visually. I think the Astral card looks amazing. I actually love the fourth fan on it. I think it looks cool in the build too. And an AIO is essential for this. Like I kind of rebuilt my old PC. I took my 4090. Oh no, my old 4090. And I just and I didn't have another AIO, right? This is the only AIO I've actually ever owned, but I have an old Noctua air cooler. And it's cool. I have a Chromo Black Noctua air cooler. It's an NH-D15S, I think is the model name. Really gorgeous, like black, massive, air cooler, the radiator on top there. Looks cool. It's not the same as an AIO. There's just something about the AIO, especially when you have a motherboard this beautiful, where the AIO lets you really appreciate that, lets you appreciate the memory, especially if you got cool RGB going on like this. So I'm digging that. All right. Let's play. We don't have a ton of time left today. We're gonna give controller a quick stab, but I do think this is gonna be a mouse keyboard game for me, like almost all games are for me. But I just need to change this to toggle, because on controller that's just gonna be way more enjoyable.
But I can find my way back.
This is a camp. Level 4. Outside the camp. And then he was telling me I need to upgrade some stuff. So we can upgrade my wand. I've got all the resources I need for that. I've been enjoying the wand. So I gotta say, I love this. I love this quality indicator right in your face. Because if you have this weapon and you want to upgrade it, you get to rank 3, and then it's going to be like, okay, well, now it's going to go to whatever. But you find a weapon that's just you're jiving with it, right? This is a common wand. Like, I don't see myself using it for a ton of time, but that is cool. So, I'm going to upgrade I'm going to just go full wizard mode, I guess, right? There are negatives to wearing higher level armor. They reduce your essence. You can see this is a minor -10 essence, but some of these other things, like the breastplate, are -30 essence, right? So this has a negative effect. Now, there is a skill that you can get that reduces the punishment for wearing this kind of armor. So if you really want to play Battle Mage, you can spec into that, which is cool, because some people are going to want to play a Battle Mage where they're using a sword and shield as their one, and then their second set is going to be more spells, because I assume as we play the game, we're going to get more spells that kind of blend in between these different things. So for example, right now I can cast a shield on myself, but there could be other buffs. Don't know for a fact this exists, but I'd imagine that I could get a buff that engulfs my sword and fire or something like that. I would hope that's a thing, but I do not know how deep it goes. Companion ability point, cool. I did level up. I have a point to spend. I'm gonna. What actually is difference with rank 2? All right, so I unlocked rank 1, which is something that already exists in my grimoire. But I think once I unlock it, maybe I don't need the grimoire to use it. Obviously, we can rank it up too. So rank 2 of this spell, which requires play level 5, where you use 2 hands to create 2 cones of fire, covering a larger area and dealing double the damage and fire accumulation. So it's saying it requires player 5, so it's not even going to let me grab that yet. That's fine. Armored Essence. This is decreases the penalty for light and medium armor by 15. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier to...
And then put another point in perception because that seems quite useful.
Does he? You seem much better suited to it.
And then I thought I picked up a unique, but I guess not. Yeah, that is a unique. I guess you can't do anything with shields. Godlike ability tree, Dream Touch, Divine Thorn. I'm bad at navigating with a controller. Alright, we're just gonna get out of here. I don't want to talk to that boy right now. Yeah. What's up, Meg Zixor? This is the 011D XL specifically, just so you're not confused. I'm happy to report this game is extremely playable on controller. And again, for me, that's like the #1 praise. Oh, what? I was just excited to explode barrels, like in general. I didn't expect that. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, I was playing a mouse keyboard and it was exceptional. Like, I love it on mouse and keyboard, but I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I think this game is probably many, many hours, like more hours than I would be able to commit to on stream to play through the whole game. I'm like thinking of like being like, you know, hey, well, okay, I gotta get used to that. If you hold it the side, you can dash, and I'm kind of like jumping and holding over and dashing. Again, controller's not my native realm, and I almost feel like I need to change the sensitivity. It feels like a little too low, which is funny because usually I'm struggling with a controller. Mace.
Want to do the honors and open?
Hammer, another common wand. We're gonna open this chest. We're using a lockpick. I'm glad they didn't force some arbitrary lockpicking game because I don't want to deal with that personally. Some people are probably like, I love these mini games. I'm like, all right, I've done enough of these mini games and enough games where I'm sick of them. Let me explore the world and use resources like a key to open it. But yes. That is true. Play anywhere. I'm gonna put my 4090 PC in my living room with my 65-inch OLED and surround sound, and I'm just gonna try to convince my wife to come hang out and enjoy the world with me because it seems like she would enjoy this a lot, I think. Oh baby. Oh, that's my godlike ability.
The Living Lands is scattered with old Arbrunan ruins like this. Good builders and explorers. Now, the last of them live in an old keep in Gallowayne's tusks. This island's never taken kindly to settlers.
Do you know how it plays in the LAX yet? No, I do not.
Show me what you got!
We make a good score.
What a jerk. Oh, I whiff that. I love it, Pandorian. A whole Macross spaceship. First of all, Macross. That's some good content right there. This looks like my way out. Like that looks like I'm leaving. So I would rather identify if there's more stuff to be looted here, which I'm assuming there is. Fusserada! Throw a grenade at it. Boots of the Bricklayer. If you lay in bricks, you know how to make some comfortable shoes too, because you just gotta walk in the bricks. So yeah, again, there's no weight difference. It's purely I'm getting additional carry capacity, so my encumbrance goes from 132 to 148.5 apparently. And I get further dodge distance by 10%. Oh my god, that stat feels nice. I hear more sparkles. I am very pleasantly pleased with literally every element of this game. From I will say though, if I do commit to playing with my wife, that means I'm gonna have to start over. Fresh save. Tragic.
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen. Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Okay. Cool. Feel like I missed something. I hear sparkles. I'm very sad. Oh. All damage.
The so-called godless people.
Pineapple
disappeared
flavored
since-
coffee. What are you saying? Yeah.
Centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Watch the left. Nice shot.
We're setting up!
Hold it.
This is my first time doing combat with a controller.
We're setting up!
Did you say Beyonce?
On your right.
Jeez. How many guys are there? Holy crap. Second wind. Oh man. Okay.
Back on my feet.
Into the beyond. Okay. Controller's fine. Little less nimble for me. Well, this is perfect because I apparently missed an item when I was out this way. I don't know where. I don't know. I'm not gonna waste my time. I want to do this fight again, then do the giveaway. I'm gonna be a little late based on the timer, but that's okay. No, I'm getting distracted. There's so many ways to go. I've never gone up that way. The map is very alive. Isn't this where we were? I guess not.
Stand back.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
You know, I thought this is where we fought those guys. Oh, maybe it is up in here. Yeah, it is.
Good one. Stop right there.
Boy, he's tanky.
That's it for me.
He's down? Alright, shit.
Back on my feet.
Oh, respawns! Oh my god, dude! Wrong button. Use the wrong potion. He's got a triple skull, so I assume that means bad things for me, right?
Who's ready for more?
That was fun. I played some Kingdom Come Delivery 2 last week. That game is incredible and highly recommend if you like survival games and medieval setting, the whole 9 yards. All right. Can I just save it? Save game. New save. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to wrap things up there. Just going to do one more giveaway. Exclamation mark Avowed to enter the giveaway. I'm digging this game though. Only a couple hours in, but thumbs up. Thumbs up. Very enjoyable. $12 left to enter. I mean, I couldn't get into Skyrim, and this game is pulling me in. So take it for a grain of salt. There's certain things that, like small changes, that just make it feel better to me. But you can switch to third person. Yeah, I'll show you it really quick before we grab our winner. But you can just in the game. Oh, that's not the game. So many programs open on my PC. Yeah, you just hit U and then won't actually let you change mid-spell. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's draw our winner. It is Crichton999 on Twitch. Crichton999. Please give us your Discord ID to claim the giveaway. Nine. Same as Twitch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, congrats to our winners. Those were all $20 wallet vouchers that'll go out next week. If you won last week, we'll send those prizes out tomorrow. Thursday. I think we're going to be doing a DLSS4 showcase. Now that I've got a 5080 here, we're going to just talk about the DLSS4 technology and some of the new technologies that basically come with the new era of graphics cards. And then, Friday. Friday is potentially going to be more Avowed, potentially going to be something else. I know at some point we're going to be doing an Ubisoft stream because our friends over at Ubisoft hooked us up with an Ubisoft Connect account when we said we would do some streams. So I'm going to look through the library. They've got a ton of games. I'm going to look through the library. I can play whatever I want. Going to look through Ubisoft Connect and see what kind of game I want to play. So that's going to happen either Friday or Tuesday next week, because Friday next week is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds. Is Asus going to do a water-cooled 5080? No. Unlikely. I mean, it's not. I can't give you a hard no, but I wouldn't expect it. We've got the liquid-cooled Astral 5090. I would be surprised if we added on another SKU, because we already have so many graphic cards between TUF and Asus, and like Prime Asus, ProArt and ROG, the Strix and the Astral cards. There's a lot of different SKUs. I'd be surprised if we added another one, since we've already basically committed to saying that we're gonna do some form of a white card. I don't know if it's gonna be a white Astral or a white Strix or what. I don't know. But I would be surprised if we did a liquid cooled 5080 personally. Not saying it can't happen. I would just be surprised myself. That's my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Like I said, we'll see you guys again on Thursday for Pulse, where we're going to just kind of do a DLSS4 showcase. Not sure what game we're going to showcase with. Till then, try Avowed if you have Game Pass. If not, consider picking it up because the game's really fun. GG's. We'll see you later.